Right. This improv story is based on the idea a man waits for a flight, let the story commence. Craig was waiting for a flight down to London, and all of a sudden, what? What is it? Is it because it look like a cock or something? Cock and balls or... I don't know, what TOS... Right, talking shit. Don't interrupt again, please. Craig was waiting for a flight. He was waiting in Glasgow Airport to go on a flight down to London. Just then, a woman walked up and she went, Craig? Craig, it is you, isn't it? And he looked up and he went, but... So, hey, what? Mary? And she went, you remembered my name? And he said, you remembered mine? Hi, do we, social distance, awkward, right 90s rom-com stuff. And he said, how have you been? Great, just getting through all this, been pretty tough, but, yeah, getting out the... And what about you? Yeah, same. Where you going? You're probably going to... Craig said, where you going? You're probably going to Spain or somewhere. Or maybe America. She went, no, I'm actually going to London. Because she was so well-travelled. She said, I'm actually going to London. He said, London? She went, what's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. He said, I'm going to London as well. She went, you know what I'm thinking, right? And Craig said, you could be thinking quite a few things. I don't really know if I want to guess because I'll probably put my foot in it. But, like, this is fate, right? Yeah. And Craig said, Mary, where did you go back then? You just up and left. You're like my best friend. And Mary said, that's just the way I am. Mary said, do you remember I was into Nelly Furtado? Got really big into Nelly Furtado. Yeah, you were. You know that song, I'm Like a Bird? And I heard that and I just had to leave. I thought it spoke to me so much. Craig said, what's happening to your voice? And Mary said, I don't know. Oh my God. She was reverting. Everybody, she was reverting. And Craig went, oh my God. Reverting. And then a guy walked up and went like, right, that's enough. And they went, okay. Don't know what happened there. And it was really awkward, really, really, really funny. Didn't make a lot of sense, but it was dead funny. Anyway, the tannoy went, this calling for Craig and Mary, you're going to be late for your flight. Like what happens if you're a bit late. And Craig went, oh my God, the tannoy. And she said, do you know what, actually, the tannoy is actually like a branded thing. It's not like, it's called a general trademark copyright. I can't remember the name of it, but it's not actually not. Tannoy is actually the brand name. It's not the actual system. And Craig said, you always were clever. You always wear clever clogs. And she said to him, you're always a smart ass. Why you got to be such a wise ass? And he said, come on, let's go for the flight. And they went, and you wouldn't believe it. The two of them were sitting next to each other. And he went, this got to be like a joke, right? It's like a setup, right? Jeremy Beadle. Jamie Kennedy. We're getting X'd, right? We've got to be getting X'd. She went, X'd? X'd? He said, "Have you not seen the Jamie Kennedy Experiment? It's like a new hidden camera show on the WB." And she went, "Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, he's great, isn't he?" Yeah. Just then, they held up the back. You don't care. Just point at the other restrictions are getting lifted, so what's the point? What's the point? It's all we're all getting fucking the Jags, what do you call them? 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 The vaccine. Get a mask. What's the point getting the fucking vaccine? Then we're all going to wear a fucking mask. What's the point? I'm going to have to ask you. You have to do it. I know you have to do it. I just don't see the fucking point yet. I mean, I'm going to be sat here anyway. You know what I mean? If you don't, you're going to have to leave. Oh my God, what's going on there? What's the point? Because I'm going to be lifting all the restrictions in a month anyway. So may as well fucking take them after two. And the guy had to get taken off the flight. What I didn't mention was that was mid-flight. That was actually mid-flight. And you know what they did? You know what they did? This is what they did. I mean, listen, I wear a mask, got a vaccine, got a booster and all the rest of it. But that's just a wee step too far. Show you what they did. Show you what they did. The end. Craig and Mary, I don't really know what happened to them. I wasn't there. That's a true love story. Yep. It's called Slice of Life and it's a legitimate storytelling tactique. How do you know? I was a pilot. We've got cameras in there. We've got cameras that are in the airport and everything because we need to know what's going on. We need to know what's going on where.